Hello and welcome to the 12th episode of the Oracle of Seasons and it presents Speedrun tutorial. In this episode we have to explore the desert and go on a boat trip with some pirates in order to get to Dungeon 7. So once you want to make sure you have enough package seeds after beating this boss. So if you have less or equal than 4 seeds, then you want to first make a visit to the package seed tree. You can always do that first in order to play it safe. If you don't remember to check it, and then go to the embassy tree in the town. Once you get here, you want to equip your Boomerang and package seed trees. So there's a nice little trick coming up. You want to go down this staircase, and you can sometimes shoot the Boomerang through this little corner. It's pretty tricky. Basically, you want to enter the staircase, hold upright, and try to hit the switch that way. If you don't get it the first try, you can just go around and hit the switch that way. But yeah, it's pretty tricky. You have to be alert and guide the Boomerang to the switch and avoid hitting the wall. Once you did that, you go through the portal, which takes you to this pirate hideout. Oops, I used the seed. Gotta be careful there. Once you do that, you set the trigger in order to enter the desert, so you can leave right away. You want to use some seeds here along the way, so you don't have to walk. After you get here, go down. You can use the seed here again. And you want to talk to this guy. Because we talked to the pirate captain, he walks away. So if he doesn't walk away, that means you must have forgotten to talk to the pirate. So now you have this door, these 4 skull statues. You have to press each of them in a certain order. So once you get here, you want to press the 3rd statue 2 times, 2nd statue 1, 1st statue twice, and the 4th statue 3 times to open the gate. So remember that, don't forget it, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to remember if you forgot it. So now that you've entered the desert with the really nice music, you can go to the right here and enter this Tugman ship and talk to this ghost. And you can equip your bracelet over your Boomerang here and go up. You want to make sure with your movement that you go into this corner so you don't have to walk into the pit, which pulls you back. And then you talk to this skull. You can grab him. You first have to talk to him before you can grab him, so make sure to do that. You can also use the seeds here. It should last the first seed until you visit the first pit of 4, which is this one. There are 4 pits where a pirate bell can be hidden, so you want to check those 4 pits without losing your skull. Losing your skull, as in dropping it off the screen or into one of those sand pits, means the bell location randomizes again. If he stays on the screen like that, let me actually kill those because they are really annoying. You keep the same location, so you don't have to go back to any previously visited locations. So the 4 pits. This is one of the pits. Then you go to the left 2 times and visit the left pit, this one. That's the 2nd pit. Let me actually despawn those. If it's not here, you go left one screen and visit this pit, which is the 3rd pit, and I lost my skull. So if you lose your skull, you have to go back to where you found him previously in the top right. But let me continue to the 4th pit, which is up here 2 screens up. And that is this one, I believe. So those are the 4 pits you want to check. And in that order is usually the safest, the fastest, because you visit the pits shortest to you. I hope you get the right pit. So I lost my skull again, so I have to check all these pits again. And now it's this one, for example. So the first time it was the fourth bit, now it is the third bit. And then you find this bell. This bell is broken. You can do your equip on these stairs. Get some kill seeds. If you didn't have to grab Pegasus seeds before because you had 4 seeds or more, you can kill seed to the Pegasus seed tree here and grab some extra. Otherwise you can go to the mystery seed tree on the right. If you used a lot of mystery seeds on the torch on the way to Dungeon 6, you can grab one of those. You might need them. There are other backups though, so don't be too worried about that. So go along and do your equip and change back to the Pegasus seed and keep your sword out. And move along all the way to the left side to the first Debrosia teleporter. Wow, that's nice. That was amazing. And go into here. Use a seed as soon as you exit and jump over the stairs. And go to the bottom left. So you get to the volcano and there you go left. And then you have found the Smithy's house, which is this house. Smithy's house is pretty interesting. They have this higher power, I guess, that talks to them. And you have this option again in order to let them fix the bell, which is yes please or just do it. And you want to pick the second option, so press B at the end of this cutscene again. So you can select the second option. So once you pick the bell up, you can leave. You can use a seat here. And jump over the grass. If you're having trouble with seat management, you can skip a seat here and just jump over this lava gap. Otherwise you can use a seat and take the shortcut. Again, go down here. Here we see that this rock is still gone, which we picked up after picking up Spring on the way to Dungeon 4. So if this rock is still there, that means you forgot to grab it on the way to Dungeon 4. Continue on. You're on this side now. You can do a nice little jump here to avoid running around the Sabrosian that's standing on that corner. And then you go back to the pirate. Talk to him. And then you'll have a really long cutscene with texts all the way through. I believe the largest gap of no text is like 18 seconds, which is right after this text box when the ship starts moving. This one. So if you desperately need to pee, this is your moment, I guess. You also have this little cutscene in the middle. It takes a bit. I don't think anyone can pee in 18 seconds though, so you're gonna lose time if you need a pee break. So yeah, there's not much happening on this boat. You just want to make sure you skip the text as fast as possible, so you don't lose too many frames. And you have this nice Seasicks pirate cutscene. Nothing happening again. And they all come one by one. It's really slow. It's a nice break, I guess, before Dungeon 7. And we're gonna sail to the beach, to the left of the village. So you can make this nice and handy bridge with the pirate ship. Really convenient. Once you come out, you want to make sure you don't use a seat here, so make sure you mash the other button and go into this cave. So in this cave you have this tree gap jump. So you want to line up a little bit on the dividing line between pits again and jump up and make that jump hopefully. It's a pretty tricky jump because you don't have a lot of room to work with. You cannot really get a nice head start running. You have to actually time it. So once you finish that, you can use the seat here and switch out your feather for the shovel. Go up here and you can do a jump dig here. So you want to dig this one and straight away pause, switch out to your feather and jump afterwards. And I failed it actually. I can show it on a different rock, I guess. So dig it and jump. So you can jump straight over the stairs and into Dungeon 7 Explorer script. So that's where this episode's gonna end. Thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in for the other episodes.